Robert Kiyosaki is a personal finance author and speaker who is best known for his book Rich Dad Poor Dad. In the book, Kiyosaki advocates for financial literacy and encourages readers to take control of their financial lives by building wealth through investing and entrepreneurship. He is known for his unconventional approach to personal finance and has inspired many people to think differently about their own financial goals and strategies. It's amazing how financial education can change a person. Take Sandra, for example, whose life was changed when she headed towards the library one day and stumbled across Rich Dad Poor Dad. That day, Sandra took away 8 teachings from the book that changed her perspective on money forever. Lesson 8. Have money work for you. The poor and middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. Kiyosaki highlights the difference in mindset between those who are financially successful and those who are not. The rich understand the value of building passive income streams and investing in assets that generate income, while the poor and middle class tend to focus on earning a traditional salary or wage. Sandra resonated this quote with her childhood, as growing up, her parents struggled to make ends meet and their financial education was never a priority. As a result, she found herself making the same financial mistakes as an adult, barely able to keep up with her bills and debts. Lesson 7. Win the game of money. Money is a game and you can win it. Kiyosaki encourages people to view money as a tool and a means to an end, rather than an end in itself. He believes that with the right mindset and strategies, anyone can achieve financial success. Sandra is one of those people. After scraping through life like her parents did, there's another way, a way to get ahead. With this new optimistic mindset towards money, she can see her high interest debts will always hold her back from winning with money, so she decides to begin prioritizing paying them off. Lesson 6. Learning is the key. The more you learn, the more you earn. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of continuous learning and personal development in order to improve one's financial situation. He believes that investing in education and acquiring new skills can lead to increased opportunities and higher earnings. Sandra could acquire more skills through low-cost workshops and seminar classes. She could also read more financial education books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, or subscribe to a YouTube channel like Millionaire. Lesson 5. Become a master. The rich are masters of their money. The poor are slaves to their money. This quote suggests that wealthy individuals have control over their financial lives and are able to make their money work for them, while the poor middle class may feel like they are at the mercy of their finances and are unable to control their financial situation. Sandra has been a slave to money all her life. It's now time for change, time to master money. Lesson 4. Get your priorities right. The rich buy luxuries last, while the poor and middle class buy luxuries first. This quote suggests that wealthy individuals prioritize saving and investing over buying luxuries, while the poor and middle class may prioritize buying luxuries over saving and investing. All of Sandra's life, she only knew one way to deal with money, by following her parents. By introducing other ways of handling money to Sandra, it's important for her to now prioritize what's actually important, what she wants to achieve in life. What legacy does she want to leave behind? Question whether she would buy the new iPhone or buy another stock in Apple. Lesson 3. Take responsibility. The rich focus on opportunities, the poor focus on obstacles. He also goes on to say, the rich believe I create my life. The poor and middle class believe life happens to me. Kiyosaki is suggesting that wealthy individuals take responsibility for their circumstances and believe they have the power to shape their lives, while the poor and middle class may feel like they have no control over their circumstances and believe that life happens to them. Sandra needs to decide whether she wants to remain stuck in this negative mindset that blames others for how her life has turned out, or she can have a positive mindset and start taking responsibility and make a change. Lesson 2. Think bigger. The rich think big, the poor think small. This quote suggests that wealthy individuals have a larger vision and are willing to take risks in order to achieve their goals, while the poor and middle class may have more limited goals and be more risk adverse. Sandra needs bigger goals aside from being better with money than her parents were. She already achieved that by reading a financial book. She needs to think bigger and take risks in order to achieve those goals. Lesson 1. Be resilient. The rich see their financial struggles as temporary. The poor middle class see their financial struggles as permanent. The quote suggests that wealthy individuals have a mindset of resilience and believe that they have the power to change their circumstances, while the poor middle class may have a mindset of helplessness and feel like they are unable to improve their financial situation. This mindset can be a powerful factor in determining an individual's financial success. Resilience will be an important trait for Sandra to develop. In conclusion, the teachings and wisdom from Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad has changed Sandra's financial destiny. For the first time in her life, she feels optimistic with her new perspective on money. It finally feels possible to win the game of money, and she intends to share this new perspective with her parents, in the hope she can inspire them to change before it's too late. Dave Ramsey, like Kiyosaki, influences millions of people. Dave helps everyday people get out of debt and become millionaires. In our next video, let's see if Dave Ramsey can help Dr. Lewis get out of her $1 million debt crisis by using the baby steps.